Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, so what has happened so far? You set up the event, send out the information, and now you're ready to present. And it's in listen only mode, and that allows people to hear, but they can't chime in. Now, if you want them to chime in for a discussion, you can hit discussion. You're now in meeting mode for up to 5 to 10, okay? And it allows you to now let them discuss information. And so it's in discussion mode. So let's say you had something on the whiteboard and you wanted to discuss whatever it is, okay? So this is what you would do. You put in the discussion topic, and then of course you guys would talk about it or what have you, and just say that, you wanted to move from the whiteboard to your presentation. You would have already opened your presentation or had your presentation uploaded the system. In this case, I just used one that I already had available, which was Beyond Power bullet points for your PowerPoints, right? So we would talk about the agenda, the introduction, go through the 3 points or whatever it is, and then of course, you're sharing information, blah, 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 and people will be able to see that information. Again, in your case, of course, you're talking about information in reference to these people who are, before and after. They're showing how they started using the product, what's going on with the product, how he lost 30, went to a size 38 from size 56, and she went from a size 16 to a size 3. I'm sure both of them feel pretty good about what's going on. But again, you can use this pen and identify certain things. Like let's say you talk about their midsection and what they need to deal with that, whatever. You can, set that up so you can give them, insight to that information. And then you can talk about this part, this is what they did, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, once you finish with the image, you can move. So let's go back to listen only mode. And that means now it's just me or you, the presenter, is talking, and they're able to see it. You'll see it on the right hand side or left hand side, however you got it set up. You'll see that the microphone is moving forward. All right. And so let's say you just wanted to go and you wanted to add information on YouTube about total life changes, right? So you can just put in the link that you had. In my case, I'm just going to add something. So let's say I wanted, I don't know, this person in right here. So I could just pick a person, let that play.
Well, I have the
Again,
pleasure to bring up some testimonies. If you are a part of this PowerPoint, you sent me your before and after picture, please can you hurry up and get to the stage? You have literally 60 seconds to get to the stage. Please, can you please get to the stage if you have
talk about
sent
this
me your before
person,
and
saying
after
who she
photo?
is, what's going
So
on.
my name is
Again, you can
Bonita
remind people about
McLean,
the FDA
and I am an
administration, blah, blah, blah.
ambassador with Total Life Changes.
TLC ambassador,
You know what? I'm
Ms.
the
McLean.
youngest ambassador with Total Life Changes, and I am so excited about
Then of
this
course
next
up here
segment.
you
What we
close
have
out.
done really
Say,
fast is this. We actually have some
hey,
testimony.
okay, we had enough of that. We're looking at this and that. And let's say you want to put a poll. You can put this poll out there. And let's say, yeah, I want to put this poll. I want to open this up to everybody. How much did they lose? Blah, 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 right? So it's open. Then you want to end it. Then you want to show the details. Okay, and then once you finish, you can close it out, and then go presentation. Let's say, you already completed most of your information that you want them to know. You can go now down to your Q&A. It's like, okay, if we have Q&A, blah, blah, blah. You got information there. All right. Again, you can highlight stuff. You can talk about it however you like, and then of course close it all out, and then let's go to thank you, give your information, talk about upcoming events, got your email, your phone number. Also, just want to remind you, you have a chat box so you can chat here, add information, etc. You know, send it out to everybody so it's going to show up in the chat box. You could ask a question and have people chat back, which is really cool because it creates an interactive environment. You can show information on the screen and say, okay, I want you guys to kind of give me information, tell me more about this. But let's say you had this person and now they're in the chat room, they could chat it up about losing, size. What she went from 13 sizes down, right? So that would be kind of interesting. I think people would be wanting to know more about what she did to do that. So that's your guest speaker, or you could be talking about this person because they're on your team. Send that information out real quick. So again, you have all that happening, and this is all in your control. Okay. So then you finish. She's like, okay, I'm at the end. I want to get to the last thank you page. So you bring it back to your presentation. You get to the thank you page, and you close out. So as you can see, this is not really difficult, and I probably encourage you to just work on it for about, I don't know, one or two tries, maybe get somebody to be on the end of the phone, have them call in, and you just kind of go through a little information. That's what I had planned to do with you today. Again, I was working on another project and time got away from me. I do apologize. I didn't set my alarm. I just thought I'd jump in and get this done. But hey, it's available to you, and I think that this is probably the best platform for what you're trying to do. All right. So if you don't have any questions, you're not here to ask any questions, but you could also, as I've done, record this and then send it out to people. So you can actually create a meeting as if you had people in the meeting, and then you can go ahead and record it and send the event out. So basically, it's taken what 10 minutes for me to organize the information about that, and you can have people raise their hand. They could put information across to you that way. Again, they can chat, and that works for you. I mean, you really can set it up however you want. And then, of course, you can decide what you want to share. You might have shared a link prior to the start. You might have an upload that you want them to download from their computer. So you might have sent them an email prior to, or in your thank you page for when they signed up. You could put a document link to that particular thing you want them to cover when you're inside the office or whatever. So inside the meeting. So again, it has desktop capabilities that you can actually share your desktop. Again, uh, this is really cool if you're trying to show some particular thing. Right now, the monitor is looking at that. I'm really not going to share it. I'm just going to show you that you can. And then again, get back to the last piece of what we're doing. Close out. And this has been like 10 minutes and 40 something seconds, right? Thank you very much. Here's my name, here's my email address, and here's what's coming up next. All right, so there's nothing more. This is pretty much it. I don't have anything else to share with you. I think this is pretty cool. Again, you can work this as your own at your own leisure. Again, I can help you with this if you like, but I think it's pretty straightforward as far as technology, setting it up. I think the biggest thing is making sure you set your reminders up, um, and you have your PowerPoint already preloaded, so you can move forward with that. And again, you can actually set polls up at the end and just ask them, is this helpful? You can add a new thing, just create something new right on the fly, test. survey, gather information, assign scores or whatever. Start asking